Hello my friends, welcome to Disney Dreamlight Valley. Today we got a Reddit review and I'm curious to see what's going on. We're getting very close to the update time. We're probably gonna start getting some update news this week because update is literally July 29th, I think. At least that's where we ran out of Star Path and Dream Snaps. But there is actually a chance that update might be delayed by extra week, because they did introduce a whole another week of premium shop for Honeyglow Woods. So maybe there's an extra week. But I'm just gonna assume that it's July 29th. So let's see what's going on. Subscribe for more Disney Dreamlight Valley, and if you want to be here for every single news drop that we're gonna get for this update, please subscribe. And let's do this. Why can't we have a path from the Sunlit Plateau to the Glade of Trust? That's a great question. That is actually a pretty solid spot where we could have like a nice little tunnel. Yeah, that would make things so much easier. Because we could get from the beach to the forest. I think that's pretty much the same situation here, but we can't get. Yeah, game loft. Why we don't have a passage? Is this normal? I know exactly what you're talking about. Yep, that happened to me too. I don't know why this is happening. I think these branches were meant to have some physics because they were kind of moving during like some cutscenes. So I guess they forgot to fix it for like regular items. To be fair, it only matters when you are moving it around in a furniture mode. When it's placed, it's rock solid, at least for me. We need a new dream style. Yes, I have seen this dream style suggested many times for Buzz in the past. And now that we're having a new Toy Story... Wait, did it come out yet already? Wow, it has really good ratings. Wait, it came out a month ago. I didn't even know. Need to watch it. Yeah, I wouldn't mind having this skin in the game. I think Buzz would be very noticeable. We already have one skin for Buzz, but no skins for Woody. So maybe Woody should get his skin first. Did Woody ever wear anything besides his default outfit? I gotta rewatch the movies. It's been so long since I watched the Toy Story, but Woody deserves a dream style too. Am I the only one who completely wipes a biome the second I unlock it? Well, to be fair, we don't get to unlock new biomes very often. When we get a DLC, I'm probably more focused on completing the story and everything than wiping it out. But I can see a lot of benefits for wiping the biome. It's much easier to see what resources you can harvest. Much easier to find things, navigate. It's definitely going to improve your efficiency in completing all the quests in that biome. But I'm curious if you are planning to decorate it in the future, or you just love having your valley completely bare. Which honestly... it has its drawbacks, it has its positives. Like, positive would be how easy it is to complete quests. Like, especially in the main valley, having a bare valley makes every event in the valley extremely easy. But having fully decorated valley does come with the benefit of seeing a valley fully decorated. Shocker, I know. So, yeah, it's... let me know in the comments. Are you team bare or team decorated? Or are you somewhere in between? I was fine with the premium shop change, but what is this? Wait, this was made 4 days ago. The update dropped 2 weeks ago. Someone's been taking a break from the game, I guess. This is a new fast travel menu, and I've been using it for a week now, and I don't think I'm still used to it. I'm getting used to it slowly. Would I prefer the previous one? Honestly, probably not. I think I'm just gonna give it a couple more weeks to fully get used to this one. I think it's a great change. I love seeing the new art, but that's just me. The reason they changed it is because the previous layout didn't allow to have any more DLCs added to it. It just didn't fit horizontally, so they had to redesign it in a way that all the expansions and all the areas would fit, and this is the way they came up with. Not saying it's better or worse than the previous one, but I'm pretty sure the reason was that. The previous menu they probably never anticipated to have so many expansions in the game, so they didn't design that menu to work well with multiple expansions. Oh, we got a fresh build from Tasha in Pixelland. And this one is 100 Acre Meadow. Ooh, this is in Wait, is this in Bush Blossom Range? Nice. We got all the friends there. Love the bridge. That bridge is so good. Wait, this is not the... This is artificial water. You added this with a water kit, right? I love how you added stones on the edges. It makes it feel so much more natural than having the water kit regular borders. At least not everywhere. Like having some stones around just makes it feel like it was part of the biome from the start. Yep, all the friends are here. Wait, did you move them into this area? So you took him out from Honeyglow Woods? Unless I'm stupid and this is actually inside the DLC, you just called this area 100 Acre Meadow. Wait, I am stupid. This is just a meadow floating island and you put your Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. This is a meadow floating island. That's why it's called 100 Acre Meadow. And you just made the whole island dedicated to Winnie the Pooh portal. That makes perfect sense. Now I understand. So do they live on a floating island? Who lives in the Honeyglow Woods now? I am curious. Let me know, Tasha. Why did you move them out? It was such a good place for them. That being said, please let me know in the comments. Did anybody else move out all of the Winnie the Pooh characters from Honeyglow Woods to somewhere else? And if yes, then to where and why? I'm genuinely curious because I'm moving all of them in the woods. I feel like the rest of the valley is just so much drama, so much stuff going on. I just want them to have their little piece of paradise far away from hustle and bustle of the valley. Oh, we got a new build from Anya, and this one has nothing to do with Honeyglow Woods. Cute build that fits on Skull Rock Island. Yes, it does. Yes, it does fit. And it's a fisherman's hut. Okay, that's a great place for fishing. You can take a boat, go into deep waters. You have water literally on every side from you, so you can fish. That is perfect spot. If I ever decide to take down my Skull Rock Island, my Eric's Valentine Day builds, I might actually put the fisherman's house there. It just makes sense. All flowers with Honeyglow flower elixir. Oh yeah. It looks the best in like sunset or in the night shots. The flowers just glow so beautifully. We got one. We got two. I wonder if there's gonna be like one flower that it doesn't work on. That would be so weird. Oh, it works on rose bushes. Yeah, rose bushes look so much better, so much brighter with the elixir. Oh yeah, now we're like, look, this elixir makes the flowers at night look like they look during the day. It's such a game changer. It's a really good feature. It costs a lot of honey, but honestly, honey is only a problem in the beginning. Once you get enough honey to craft like maybe 12 honey bee houses, you're gonna be swimming in honey. You're not gonna know what to do with that honey. Yeah, this was one of the best features of this whole update. There are so many features that you can say was one of the best features of this update, but this one wasn't even the main one. It was just a little side thing, and it had such a huge impact. Definitely making the value of this adventure pack even more attractive. Never been more annoyed. Wow, 7 hours ago. Already got so many upvotes. All right, let's see. All right, we got Tinkerbell's house. Welcome, Tinkerbell. Okay. So far, not seeing anything annoying, but I'm sure it's coming. Oh my god. Oh, that house. And it deleted Tinkerbell. No. That's... Okay, honestly, I'm pretty sure there's been way more annoying things in this game, but that little card, it should really have its pathfinding checked, because this is the reason I almost never do snaps in Wish Blossom Range, because if it comes in the middle of your snap, there is no way to get it out. You literally have to like go far away and hope that the card rolls away by itself. So I do love that it's moving. It's very unique and cool, but they should have let us an ability to park it. So we could park it somewhere, or we could like switch it into the wheel modes so it moves around. That would be perfect. Thoughts on the Honeyglow Woods warning tag? Price $17, costs real money. Purchases grant a revocable license, not ownership. I mean, my only thought is that it's putty. But I feel like it's been like this for many years, that buying a digital game it gives you a license, and you don't really own the game. You're buying the right to play the game. So a lot of games that had like a live service games, they can just shut down their servers at some point in the future, and the game is basically dead. I mean, for Disney Dreamlight Valley, it doesn't really matter that much, I feel like, because even if they shut down the game at some point in the future and stop supporting it, kill their servers, you should still be able to play it. It's a fully offline game. The only functionality you will lose is multiplayer, and you will also lose ability to save your account in the cloud save. But if you're playing on like most of the platforms, they have their own internal save, so you shouldn't lose your progress, hopefully. But yeah, I feel like for Disney Dreamlight Valley, this doesn't really change much. But for a lot of live service games that rely on having public servers, for those games, this is much bigger deal. Yeah, this was always a thing. I think what changed is the laws about making it more clear. So I guess some countries now are forcing companies to make it like big letters when person buys the game, to make sure they know that they're not buying the game, they're buying basically a license to play the game. It is sad. It's basically every single game that comes out right now it has exactly the same system. There's no more games that you own if it's a digital game. I think if it's on a disc, I think that's when you own it. Wait, does it? Yeah, I feel like if you buy a disc, you do own the actual game. They can't take it away from you because it's on your disc. But they could once again take away servers. So I wonder how this works. So that means they can even pull it from the store. For example, you buy it on Steam, and they decide to pull it from Steam in, like, let's say 10 years. If you delete it, you won't be able to reinstall it, so you effectively lose the game. Yeah, that is kind of sad. I feel like they should never pull it from... I get it, like, taking away the servers. Let's say the game just ran its course. 10 years later, Disney Dreamlight Valley says, okay, we're no longer supporting this game. We're going to turn off all the servers, but people who do own the game should still be able to continue playing it if they want to. The mines, left or right? That is such a cool question. When you enter the mines, which direction do you go each time? I always go right towards the waterfall, but my fiance always goes left. Just curious if one direction is more common among everyone. I go left every single time. Never went right. Not a single time in my entire life. I always do the circle like this. I don't know why, but I am curious. Always left and do the whole loop. Yes! It feels very Mexico or Canada Epcot question. What? Always go left. Left. I always go left. Wow, everybody goes left. So this person who posted this post is probably the only person that goes right. Okay, if there's fellow right goers in the chat, please leave a comment so this person doesn't feel alone. Hidden Mickey and Nectar Apiary. Oh, they love hiding Mickeys. There's so many hidden Mickeys in every single DLC. That is incredible. Good job, Gameloft. Just keeping the trend going. Every single DLC has at least one hidden Mickey. Have you found them all? Let me know in the comments. Ooh, spicy opinion to end this Reddit review on. Unpopular opinion. I like the Picture Pursuit event. I've never used the motif in my life. I don't plan to, but I really like the Picture Pursuit event quests. It's allowed me to interact with characters I haven't in a while, to do the quests for the scavenger hunts, and something to look forward daily in the game. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Easy, low-lift daily quests. I'm gonna be honest, I was initially very skeptical. How good could motif-only event be? So many people probably wouldn't care about it at all, but I'll give you that. This is very unique event. We don't often get to do quests like this. Now, sure, there was a few quests where we had to find an image. For example, Hercules had one. We had to find the Muses. Then Lion King had one. We had to find little lions. This is in a similar vein, but it's one very underutilized quest, and it's very fun. We get to explore areas we've been before, look at them in far more detail than we ever had, probably notice things we've never noticed before. And it's just so much fun finding those images and being like, oh my god, I've been here 5 times, how didn't I see this before? I am absolutely having a blast with this event, and I don't know if it's an unpopular opinion because I haven't seen a lot of people complain about this event, But I completely agree with this post. I think we need more events that are so unique and not just fetch something, cook something, use a vacuum to collect something from the valley. This was great. Please, Gameloft, more events like this. They don't ruin your valley. They give you unique things to do. It's fantastic. One of the best events, despite the rewards being, in my opinion, pretty much useless. I don't see myself using not one of these motifs ever. But I still think this is one of the most fun events we had in a while. Let me know in the comments if you agree. Alright, friends, on this note, we're gonna end this Reddit review. It was fun. It was fun. We got a little bit of everything. Some events, some unpopular opinions, and also just some really cool and productive discussion. That's what I like about Reddit reviews. Having fun discussions. Seeing people's hot takes, people's opinions, then reading the comments, seeing how community feels about certain things and issues. Just keeping a pulse, a finger on a pulse of what's going on in Disney Dreamlight Valley. And I think Honeyglow Woods actually revived the game quite significantly. I see much more activity in both DreamsNaps, on YouTube, on Reddit. So yeah, maybe having more of smaller DLCs throughout the year is actually better for Disney Dreamlight Valley, because it's just gonna give it the constant boosts for every one of the releases. I think it's gonna be great. Thank you so much for watching. Subscribe for more, and goodbye.
Oh, nice day we're having, isn't it?
Oh, it's wonderful. Woohoo!
Amazing. Gotta tell you, it is really beautiful here. Hey, nice to see you.
Oh, hello.
Are you seeing this?
Oh.